everyone, Dragon Souls here. Before I begin this video, just want to inform everyone and let everybody know what I have to say is about Exo-Zombie-Mute, and I want to let him perfectly. I just want to be clear and perfectly clear with him. Okay, this what I have to say to him. It ain't got nothing, it's nothing bad whatsoever. Actually, it's some great stuff I got for him, okay? Now, Daryl already knows. I've already talked to Daryl about this. Daryl already knows the stuff I'm going to be talking about on here, okay? Because what I had to say, he knows, but nobody else does. Because I didn't say anything about it to anybody on the streams of our GTA Online, okay? So before we get to that, okay? Just to be perfectly clear, okay? Even to Daryl, okay? This Friday afternoon, as long as it ain't storming, because I was wanting to do Death Stranding more 3 hours of 3.5 hours again of Death Stranding this afternoon, but unfortunately we have a storm coming this afternoon and I can't do it. So that's going to be canceled out. And besides that, while it's going to be doing that, I'll be on my computer and working on a new intro, a new game that's coming. It's going to be a new premiere stream later this year after I get done with Death Stranding 1. Okay. So, letting y'all know, this Friday, starting tomorrow, everyone, tomorrow afternoon will be the final stream for the second stream in the afternoons that me and Daryl is gonna be doing until August, okay? Cause starting next month, and if I have to, I will make a video for my channel, letting everybody know that you won't be seeing me, videos of me talking about it or anything. It'll be like a video, like a black screen with words on it that y'all can read. For those who can read, for those who can't read, see about getting somebody to read it for you. And I'm not making fun of you or anything, cause I can't hardly read either. So, yeah, so I'm not making fun of anybody who can't read, And just for the record, I have to throw this out there and say this too. Daryl already knows about this. But for the haters, like my ex-fiance, I know they're going to get a laugh out of this and start laughing about it. Which I don't first of all, I don't give a shit, but also, I don't give a shit if you're laughing about this a lot at me and say ha 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 ha, you deserve it. I don't care with them what you think about me. Okay, I really don't. But I will say this: don't even think about laughing at me for what I'm about to say, because to be honest with you, what comes around goes around, and my ex-fiance knows what I'm talking about. So, to be perfectly clear to all of y'all, I'm half blind now. I'm not serious. I really wish I was fucking around, playing with you guys and joking with you, but I'm not. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I've been wearing my glasses. That's the only way I can perfectly see really good. I can't hardly see that good. I can see a little, don't get me wrong, I can see really well, but everything is a fucking blur, okay? Everything is a blur, and even when I'm driving, even when I'm riding my bike, everything is a blur, okay? Everything's a damn blur, and to be honest with you, is it dangerous to do that? Yes, it is dangerous to do that, but do I give a shit? No, because to be honest with you, the only people who do care about me is my family and my friends. Everybody else, to me, nobody else gives a shit about me, and so why should I care? I mean, I know how to drive, how to ride my bike. I know what I'm doing. So you ain't gotta worry about, oh, he's gonna get hit with a car. He don't know where he don't know. You ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't gonna get hit with a fucking car. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna sit here and run out in front of people and let them lay a smack down on my ass with a car. You know, get the fuck out of here. Anyhow, I know Daryl. During our last stream, Daryl said something about doing GTA Online on stream, live on stream. That is this Saturday afternoon. I want to make this perfectly clear to him, and I know he will fully respect this, you know. But this Friday, which is tomorrow, it is the final stream. It will be the final stream of GTA Online, and until later this year, okay. And then co-op gameplay will come back sometime in August, okay. Because starting next month, this Saturday, tomorrow, either Saturday or Sunday, I will make a video before next month comes. That is, before me and Daryl starts our co-op gameplay, or not co-op, but our video of GTA Online, Dukes of Hazzard and GTA Online. I will make a video to my channel, and that video will be going live for at least for a week. We'll go live for at least for at least 3 days, and let everybody know that there is no co-op gameplay. There is no second stream in the afternoon with me and Daryl anymore for the rest of July. Okay. However, there is gonna be gameplay, 3.5 hours of gameplay in the mornings on July of Death Stranding. I'm not stopping that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Or I talked to Daryl, he's already agreed with it. But when it comes to co-op gameplay in the afternoons, starting July 1st, there will not starting July 1st, there will not be no second streams in the afternoons ever anymore for the rest of the month of July, okay? It would just be me, Daryl, and Exo-Zombie-Mute, who's gonna be doing, I'll be recording the scenes of the Dukes of Hazzard in GTA Online. So here is the plans I have for Exo-Zombie-Mute, okay? Now, here's the thing is, okay, Exo-Zombie-Mute will not be in every scene, okay? He's gonna be in some scenes, but not every scene, okay? And, well, at least not that I can think of. I might want to come up with some new ideas and more stuff for him to do, you know, and the things I got, there's a few things. There's one scene I need from him, from Exo-Zombie-Mute, that it requires in the mornings. It requires not in the mornings like in real life, you know. I'm talking about in GTA time, okay? Say for example, it's nighttime. We gotta wait till we need to wait till it's close, like in the mornings, you know, when the sun comes up, you know. I need there's like a little jump scene in the city where, and if you all know what have y'all ever seen the first episode of Dukes of Hazzard, where Cooter is driving a cop car going this way, and the Duke boys are driving the car going this way, okay? Behind him, doing all kinds of chases throughout the entire city, the country, all etc. You know, and they got a bunch of funny dialogues that Bo and Luke does. You know, they got the guy sitting there doing a commentary. You know, saying, "Welcome to Hazzard County. We do things different here. This is Bo Duke and Luke Duke, and they're cousins, and they fight the system." You know, we're gonna have all that going on, okay? On demand, that is, okay? Now, me and Daryl, we're going to be sitting here doing a commentary while I'm going to try to capture, you know, them doing the chases and stuff like that, you know. And me and Daryl's going to sit here and do our talking, you know, this and that, you know, our commentary, you know, trying to do our jokes and everything, and stuff like that, okay. But here's the thing, okay. Zombie, on the other hand, I'm gonna explain the scenes that I have for Exo-Zombie, okay? So Exo-Zombie-Mute, the stuff I need for you to do, okay? This is what I desperately need you for, okay? The chasings. There's chasings in the city, in different locations that I really need. And there's like some chasings out in the country that I desperately need, you know. And it doesn't matter if it's country roads like you know, road, you know, dirt roads or regular concrete roads, you know, doesn't matter. But so one scene has to be in there in the morning time. Is it's in the city where me and Daryl where I had Daryl to do that jump, you know. And what I need you to do is take my cop car and now when we're recording, I can't slow it down, but I can do it on demand. You're gonna sit here and jump towards me like this here. You're gonna land face and land. The front is gonna hit the ground first, and then you're gonna keep driving. Okay, you're not gonna stop. You're gonna keep driving until I say stop. Okay. As for Daryl, I'll stop the recording. I'll stop the recording, and I'll sit here and say, okay, I'll stop recording. I'll say, now Daryl, you go ahead and do it next. Okay, and then he'll go ahead. He's gonna start. He'll do his jump, and he's gonna say, "Yeah!" Boom! You know, laying face first, the front end first, and then he's gonna keep going. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this. Now, here's the thing: is Daryl, on the other hand, he can sit here and go, "Yeah!" You know, if he wants to. But when it comes to the horn and General Lee, he doesn't necessarily have to do it, because I know for a fact I wish GTA Rockstar would fix it where you can tap the button once and the horn goes you know, but it won't do it. You have to hold it down until the horn is done. And that sucks, because the reason why I say it sucks is because if you're holding the button down when you're trying to steer how you want it to land, it won't land that good at all. It screws the landing up, and the car goes this here or goes this here or goes this here, you know, and it won't work, you know. So Daryl, I want to let you know perfectly clear. I want you to go up and say, "Yeah," you know. Like that or something like that, you know. I want you to do it when you do that jump, but whatever you do, don't hit the General Lee horn, because I will if I had to, I will do the sound effects on that myself, okay, on demand. So you don't have to worry about that. All you gotta do is make sure the front end is landed on the ground first, and then keep going like Zombie did, and then when Zombie gets done, when you get done. When you're off the camera, that's when I'll stop recording. Okay. So Zombie, that's one thing I need from you. Okay. It has to be in the city, and it has to be in the morning, or if it has to, we can still do it. We can do it at nighttime. Close to be at nighttime. It doesn't matter. Okay. But I need that scene. That little jump scene in the city. Okay. Also, I need Daryl and Zombie Daryl's gonna have his white car look like a cop car. Zombie's gonna have my cop car, okay? And Zombie don't have to say anything on this here, but we're gonna sit here and we had to do multiple takes to go here, and they can't go like this here on each side of them like they did before. It has to be perfectly, okay? It has to be, they have to get in the middle and crash it, hit each other, and it doesn't matter if the cars go in here or where it lands, you know, it's just gotta be perfect right here. And all Daryl and Zombie ain't gotta say anything. All Daryl's gotta do is say, "The bridge is out." Boom, you know, crash right into each other, and that's it, you know. And then when it's done, the cars that crashed, you know, landed. I'll end the video out there, and then that'll be it, you know. That'll be in for that scene, okay? But I need and if I can think of any more scenes, jump scenes that Zombie could do, or if Zombie, on the other hand, if Zombie can come up with some good chase scenes, or some good jump scenes, you know, stunt jump scenes like we're doing, like me and Daryl's got plans on doing. I would love to hear his feedback on that. You know, in fact, when we get in the party chat with him, if he has any Zombie, I want to make this perfectly clear, okay? If you have any chase scenes that you want us to do, that you and Daryl wants to do, that you and Daryl wants to do, that involves in Dukes of Hazzard, that you want me to put in there, I'm all ears. Okay, I am all ears. Okay, even when it comes to stunts, the stunt jumps, and don't worry. And like I said, do not worry about getting my car destroyed or his car destroyed. I can easily repair it. You know, don't even think about doing your car, because I don't know if you have the money GTA money to repair it or anything. Okay, so here's the problem. Okay, Zombie. These chase scenes, these jumps, stunt jumps that we're gonna be doing, okay, that I got plans for you. Especially the scene where I'm gonna be in a cop car, and I'm gonna be actually chasing Daryl down, and I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna get a hold of you and say, and here's what my line's gonna say: Anus, where are you at? I need your help. I need your help, man. I need your help. And you're gonna say, you're gonna sit here and say, and I'll give you a line to say, you know, and you're gonna say, Ernest, you dipstick, you listen to me. I need you to do a roadblock, and I'll tell you where to put a roadblock at. You know, it'll be really easy to do. I'm gonna make sure of it, you know. And then all of a sudden, when I get there, Daryl is gonna go either left, or he's gonna turn right, whichever way. You're gonna sit here and right here, and I'm gonna sit here and go right up here. And when I do, I'm gonna turn either direction, and I'm gonna smack right into you. And then I'm gonna sit here and say, Anus, what do you think you're doing? You scuffing my vehicle like that? And you're gonna sit here and say, well, Roscoe, I was just doing orders like you said, you know, monkey see, monkey do. I'm gonna monkey see, monkey do you in a minute. And then after we get done doing that, Daryl cannot laugh about that either. So when we get done with that scene, and I stop recording, I'll say, okay, now I'll stop recording. Daryl wants to bust out laughing, he can, you know. He can laugh all he wants. Besides, all of us going to want to bust him to get over that one. So that's the scene I need from the zombie, okay? Everything else, like the chases, the stunt jump, I need Exo-Zombie-Muts help on, okay? Now here's the thing is, it's going to get dark in GTA Online, okay? There's no question about that. So here's the thing is, if he wants to, okay? If he wants to, me and Daryl will get in here. I will allow him to. I will allow Zombie to drive my cop car, okay? And he can drive and wherever Daryl wants to do a stunt jump, or Zombie wants to do a stunt jump at, you know, and do it for a good while until the nighttime. Until the daytime comes to keep us occupied and busy, no problem. We'll go ahead. I'll let him drive. He just tell me what stunts he wants to do. I'll pick the location. I'll see him put on a waypoint on the map, letting him know where it's at. All he's got to do is drive the vehicle. All better to it, not a problem. But there's one thing that cannot be, and Daryl has been pissed about this for a few days now. So I want to make this perfectly clear to Exo-Zombie-Mute. There is some rules that you cannot do, okay? Yeah, there's a reason why there's a cut in this video too. I almost forgot. How can I forget this person? Shit. Oh. Okay. So, for those who are wondering, there is a fourth person. There is going to be a fourth person that is going to be involved in GTA, Dukes of Hazzard, and GTA Online. Now, you ain't going to be able to see him, but you're going to be able to hear him on demand, okay? And allow me to explain this, okay? From time to time, I'm gonna give him some lines, like, now, Bo, there's no use in talking to General Lee like that, or, now, friends, I don't think this jump was planned. You know what? Them boys were never patient on waiting. Alright. Now, friends, tell me he ain't. Yep, he did. And also, like I said, this part right here. Welcome to Hazzard County. We do things different here. This is Bo Duke and Luke Duke. They're cousins, and they fight the system. Things like that. This person is gonna be a narrator, okay? Not no niggerator, but a narrator, okay? Let me make that perfect. I'm laughing. Okay. Let me make that perfectly clear. He's gonna be a narrator, okay? And you're only gonna be hearing him on demand. Video on the videos that's on demand, and certain places I'm gonna try to fix it to where it's like a picture taking, you're gonna hear the sound effects and everything. You're gonna hear music in the background on demand, all that good stuff, I'm gonna give him lines for him to say. And by the way, he ain't gonna talk like this here, use different voices, or just here, do different voices like this here. He ain't gonna do no other voices at all. I don't want him to, okay? I don't want him to, and he don't need to, okay? All I want him to do is use his regular voice. I want him to use his regular voice, but I also want him to turn his volume up on his microphone, because I know for a fact last time I'd done this, his microphone was like this here. You could barely hear him. He was talking like this, like he's in an apartment at nighttime, and where people can hear him, like I'm living in, and he has to be real quiet where nobody can hear him. I don't want that. He has to make sure his mic is up loud to where I can hear him perfectly clear, and where the game, because I'm gonna be in the menu of a certain game. I don't know what game it is, but I'm gonna have the music volume turned off to where you can't hear the volume, but you can hear his voice, okay? And I'm gonna give him different lines I want him to say, okay? And like I want to make this perfectly clear to him. It don't have to be perfect, okay? He does it perfectly, and now I want to make things perfectly clear to everybody. This guy does an excellent voice acting. He does a damn good job on what he does, okay? So the person, and he's one of my longtime subscribers. He is my oos. He is one of my greatest subscribers of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to announce the narrator that you're gonna be hearing on demand, and his name will be in the outro as well for his shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you Mike the Night 91, or shall I say, well, his YouTube name is gonna be it should be displayed on here on the video right now, showing you what his name is. His YouTube channel name is. So if you have not subscribed to his channel yet, go check his channel out. Subscribe to his channel, and tell him Dragon Soul sent you. Okay? He is one of the greatest guys out there. He does not lie to you whatsoever. He's like Daryl. He's one of my best friends, just like Daryl is. He's one of the greatest guys out there. He's one of the best voice actors out there I know. He even does that laugh that you hear, that chicka 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 when you if you listen to Nonstop Pop and you hear that song, chicka 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 chicka, I was just saying, down. If you've heard that song, you know who I'm talking about. He sounds just like that guy that does that laughing on that song. Okay, he's a damn good. He's really. All I can say is, Mike the Night 91. He does a damn good job of what he does. Okay, so that's the guy who's gonna be part of the Dukes of Hazzard and GT Online. I've already asked him. I've already texted him and asked him about it, and he said he is in. He said, count me in. So that's who's going to be the narrator for the Dukes of Hazzard on GT Online on demand. Number 1, busting out windshields. You cannot do that. Number 2, don't shoot at anybody. Number 3, you cannot get the cops on us every 5 seconds, and every so often, like you did last time. Okay, and most importantly, do not drive our car or any of our vehicles into the ocean unless it's from. And only way you can do that, okay, zombie. The only way you can drive my car into the ocean is if it's a part of the scene. And if it's part of the scene, you can do that. I will allow that, okay? But you cannot sit here and you cannot put our vehicles into you cannot put our vehicles in the ocean and tell us that's where you gotta park it. That's where it belongs. Because that really pissed off Daryl. Okay? That really pissed him off when you did that to my suppressor. Most importantly, that pissed me off as well. So we can't let that happen, okay? We're not, here's the thing is, the only vehicle you're allowed to drive, okay, is my cop car. When it comes to my suppressor, no, and that is off limits, okay? You are not to get on it. Okay, you are not to get on it. It will. If I had to, I will park it in my garage until the time comes when we need it, so I can get the angles that I need for y'all stunts, and for your also for your driving and for y'all's chasing. Okay, so that's the plan, Zombie. Now here's the thing is, if you get now if it's still nighttime in GTA Online, and you're getting bored, you don't want to do no more of these stunt jumps or whatever, that's perfectly clear. Let us know about it. And what you can do, you can leave the game for a little bit. You can leave the game and go off and play whatever game you want. You can stay in the party chat with us. You leave the game and play whatever game you want. And then when we get close to being daytime and morning time, we'll say, okay, Zombie, hop on in back into GT Online, and then we'll continue your jumps. The jump scenes we need from you, and also or the chase scenes that we haven't done yet. We go ahead and you get back in there, and I'll send you an invite, and you can get back in the game, and we'll go from there. We'll continue yours until we're completely done with yours. Okay, when we're completely done with yours, I'll say okay, Zombie. Well, that's it, Zombie. We got all the scenes we need from you. And you're good to go. You can go ahead and lead the party chat, and you can lead the game and do whatever you need or want to do, and me and Daryl will go ahead and finish up what all we need to do, because there's a lot of stuff that me and him we have to do that we figured out what we already came up with some new ideas that me and him both need to do, and it don't involve anybody else. And I want to and there's another thing too, okay, everyone. I do owe Zombie a really big apology, okay? Last time on Dragon Souls, no I'm kidding. Last time, me and Daryl and Zombie was recording scenes for the Dukes of Hazzard intro, okay? And every now and then we got to certain places in GT Online, there would be events starting, like we're trying to take a picture of our character, and the event would start. Which happened more than once. It happened one day, then the next day, and then the third day, which pissed me off, and I went off on Zombie. I didn't go off on Zombie on it, because I thought he was causing it. I thought he was really causing it. So a few days ago, I sat there and said, you know what? Before we get him in here again, and this shit happens again, I want to Google this up. So I did. I Googled it up, and it said, if you're in a session, if you're in a GTA session, private session, with 3 people, some events will start. If you're in a certain location in GTA Online, it can happen, like that part where we're going where you're driving around in circles like we did. That in that area there will be or especially Trevor's airport. In those areas, I didn't know, but in those areas, they can start an event for 3 people. I didn't know that, and I went off on Zombie for it, saying that you need to stop this. You need to stop that. You need to turn that off, And all of a sudden, it did. That's why I thought it was him that did it, But I found out it's not him that did it at all. And I googled it up, and it said, if you're in a private lobby with 3 different people, the event will. If it's you and 2 other people in a session, all 3 of y'all, there's an event for 3 people will start automatically. Bullshit. It shouldn't happen, but that's the way Rockstar's got it. Okay. Now there is another event where it has to have 10 10 people in the session, okay? If you have 10 people in the session, that event starts, okay? Will automatically start whenever it wants to, and there's no stopping it, you know. So again, Exo-Zombie-Mute, again, I'm publicly apologizing to you for jumping your ass that day, you know. I even told Daryl a few days ago about that when off stream and off camera, that it wasn't his fault. It was actually GT Online's fault, Rockstar's fault. Because when me and Daryl was in a session by ourselves, a private session by ourselves, the event's never starting. But when I looked at it, I told him, I said, if you're in a session with 3 people, private section with 3 people, the event, if you're in a certain place, it's going to start. It's going to do that. There's no stopping it. So here's what I say, okay? Daryl, this is for you, bud. Me and Daryl and Zombie, we're going to sit here and do like chase scenes and a jump scene that me and Daryl and Zombie me and Daryl want to do with Zombie, okay? I have to have this done, okay? So I don't care if there's an event starting or not, okay? Wherever we are in GT Online and on the map, if there's an event starting, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through it and go ahead and do. We're gonna go ahead and continue on doing what we're doing, even though the event is starting. We're gonna pretend it's not there, okay? I can't edit that. I cannot do no editing on that. I cannot cut it out, you know, fixing where it's not going to be on there, you know. I can't do nothing about it. It'll have to stay on there. Oh well, it won't interfere with anything. It won't interfere. It won't not interfere with the scenes or anything, you know. It'll be a little. I mean, hell, that's just like GTA. I mean, the map here, you know, that map's still gonna be there, you know. The things that's popping up on top of the map's gonna be there, you know. All the stuff right here is gonna be pop up, and you know, it doesn't really matter. So, if there's any event starts, we're gonna overlook it, and we're gonna continue on doing what we need to do for Zombie, for his scenes only. For what we're needing, okay? So Exo-Zombie-Mute, again, I'm sorry for me jumping your ass like that, okay? I do apologize to you. And to make up for this, okay? To make up for you for that, and I'm hoping you don't back out, because if you back out, that's gonna piss me off, and it's gonna piss Daryl off as well, because someone's already did, which I'm not gonna mention no names, but someone's already backed out, and I've already been getting hating on that, you know, which I don't give a shit, because it's not my fault. It's the people's fault, not mine. So here's what I say, Zombie. I'm gonna make a deal with you, okay? And this is going for everybody who's watching. Everybody who's watching, okay? This is for you, Zombie. Okay? And I know Daryl will agree with this, okay? Zombie, if you help us with the scenes, with the chase scenes, and a few of the jump scenes that me and Daryl, for the Dukes Hazzard and GTA Online, that me and Daryl desperately needs, okay? If you can help us do this, okay? If you will and can help us do this, okay? Not only will you be getting a shout out for that, because like I told Daryl, like Mike always said, when you're on somebody's video, okay? When you're on somebody's video like mine, and you're helping them out, doesn't matter if they can hear your voice, or they're seeing your vehicle driving where you know, doing the scenes with us. That actually is your shout out. Not only that, but you're on the intro, and you're gonna be on the outro as well. So that's all. You're gonna be getting all shout outs on that video. So I'm hoping you're liking that. But also, there's a bonus for that, okay? If you can do it, okay, if you can do this, if you can help us out on on the scenes that we're needing, okay, If you can do the things that we're needing, desperately needing, if you can do the things, desperately do the things that me and Daryl is really needing, without busting the windshields out, and without shooting people, random people, and most importantly, getting the cops on us every 5 or 10 minutes. You know, if you can do it without doing all that chaos crap, you, good sir, you, Exo-Zombie-Mute, you get to do co-op with me and Daryl in Dead Island 2. Just like you asked. You sit there and told me in the party chat that day, you want to know, what about Dead Island 2? Can I do co-op with y'all with y'all in that? You can. Yes, sir. That's the deal. The deal is, if you can help me and Daryl get and do all the things that I need with you, that is, the things that I need from you, if you can do it without all that shit going on, then it's on. Sometime either in August or September, whichever one, me and Daryl will get you in the party chat, and we will get you in that game in that game of Dead Island 2. Okay. And if you're down with it, and if you agree with it, I want you to give me a big yeet. If you give me a yeet, that means you agree, and that you agree with it, and that you're on board, and you'll do that with us start next month. Okay, like I said, everyone, I will be from time to time. For 3 days, I will be releasing some gameplay, single gameplay, and also a little bit until I'm done. Get all the single gameplays released, and then I will start releasing some more co-op gameplays that me and Daryl was doing, like Dying Light 1 we did. It's all in my channel privately right now, and I will make that go live as soon as all my single gameplay is done and going live. Okay, so that'll give y'all something to do, something to watch, and until we come back in August. Okay, but like I said, single gameplay in the mornings. It will be just Stranding this Saturday morning and this Saturday afternoon, as long as they're storming, and the Stranding, first stream Sunday morning, and second stream in Sunday afternoon. Okay, and then from Monday through Friday, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday in the afternoon, in the mornings, it will be first stream in the morning, one stream a day, start Monday. Okay, on Tuesday. On Thursdays, it's always me and Daryl's days off. So, which means there will not be no recording unless Daryl wants to change it. Okay. If Daryl wants to change it, we can, and we can do GTA Online Thursday for the Dukes of Hazzard in GTA Online Thursday afternoons, and also Saturday afternoons, starting in July. Okay, if he wants to. I mean, that's totally up to him. If he wants to do that, that way we can give us enough time, to give us more time to sit here and get the scenes that we're needing, and so that way we can say, okay, we've done it. We did it. We've done it. Now we can go back, and then when August comes, we go back to our normal breaks. On Thursdays and Saturdays or Sundays, we can sit here and take breaks. Like we always did. But July, it's up to him if he wants to do that. And here's the thing is, Daryl, if you would like to sit here and do the scenes even on Thursdays, even though it's supposed to be our day off, and Saturday and Sunday as well. If you would like to sit here and do our scenes, work on them scenes and record our scenes during Thursday and Friday and Saturday. I want you, Daryl, to give me a huge yeet. If you're down with that, if you give me and I want you to put in capital words too, Daryl. Give it in capital words saying yeet. If you are down with that, if you let me know you agree with it, that you desperately want to do that. That way it'll help us out and help me out a lot more too. Okay. So that is the deal, everyone. Thank you all. That is the deal, and that is the plan I have for GTA Online. For the Dukes Hazard and GTA Online for Exo-Zombie-Muts. Like I said, as long as he don't back out like someone else did, which they won't be I won't be bringing saying nobody's names or anything like that. But I will say this: I have been getting some hate going on, and I have been getting some people has been getting banned for coming to my channel and insulting me for what's been going on, you know. And all I can say to the people who's been coming to my channel recently and insulting me for what's been going on, all I can say is keep going. You're not hurting me. You're not hurting me whatsoever. You're not doing anything. Only thing you're doing is showing me how much of an asshole you guys are, and you're just getting yourself banned. Because nobody is gonna see your comments. Nobody's gonna miss you, and I'll just keep on banning. I'll have a band party if I need to. Okay. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope Zombie and Daryl has a wonderful day. And Zombie, seriously, if you're down with it, give me a yeet and let me know that you're all good and you definitely agree to everything I said. Okay? Seriously, Zombie, we need you. I need you now. Seriously, Zombie, we desperately need you, bud. More than ever, I need all them scenes, you know. So, well, like I said, I'll let you know that when we get your part done. I'll let you know when we're done. Okay. And again, Zombie, for your help, helping me out, us out with the Dukes of Hazzard and GTA Online. A big shout out to you right now for helping us out. Okay, seriously, you're great. You're great. Me and Daryl, you may piss us off every now and then, but you know you're a great guy. You are a great guy. Y'all have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow with the first stream of Death Stranding and the second stream of GTA and the last stream of GTA Online for the Xbox Series S in the afternoons.